Hello guys, look at this. Paul had this shipped through with UPS yesterday. Look at how the corner is damaged. It was quite a new box anyway, but I'm just taking it apart to see if how much is damaged, because inside the print looks intact, and yeah, I'm trying to see if I can fix it up. Maybe we could be able to use it anyway. But the problem is I haven't got the right bits and all that, but we're going to give it a go anyway, because all the stuff looks quite okay. I just want to make sure that all the sockets and all that is completely okay. So that's going to be a little job of the afternoon. Also, I want to go down and cut all the fingerboards out. With a bit of technical skills and advice and some pliers and stuff, we managed to get it to look like that. Still not perfect, but it sits properly and the print looks all intact. So we're going to try and connect it now and see if it works. In case it works, got a free Sky HD box, because we got a refund on it because it was broken. I mean, anyway, but they haven't asked for it back because this dispute has been solved by the seller, because it's his job to make sure that everything is perfect and fine and good condition for when it ships and all that, and it was. So it's just a fact of testing it out now, see if it works. In case it doesn't work, well, we can keep the hard drive in it, but that's it. Just got to be very careful. And yeah, guys, you see the lights is on. That's the box we fixed, and it works. We're just doing an update right now, but it works. So we had a free Sky HD box. It was only pure coincidence. I looked inside and said, well, the print doesn't look damaged, so I thought I might well just take it apart and have a look and see how it looks. And I thought, well, that doesn't look too bad. I took it apart and used my advice to sort out the whole casing, and when you look at it from here, you can't see it's been damaged because it's on the back, so that's alright. Yay! Originally I was supposed to go and do some skating right now, but I actually feel more up to do some sanding off my decks, so I think I'll go ahead and do that instead. But I need to turn this thing around so it sprays the dust somewhere else, because you can see my desk is completely covered. So I'm going to see if I can move it over here and have it spray out towards that, because I'll use it to broom all the stuff up from the floor. So yeah, I got quite a bit of way to go, but I'm going to show you how to do it. But I can't leave my phone in here all the time because it's going to be all covered in dust. Because this is a messy job, but yeah, I thought I'd do that instead. Look at all this dust up here on my shelf, look. See? So yeah, I need to clean that up. Time for a little break, but so far I cut out quite a few decks. As you can see, I think there's about 25 here, still got that stack to do over there. But yeah, cutting out decks is really a hard job. Not really. The sander is much easier, but before I had the sander, this would have taken so much longer. So Sebastian, I can hear from now on, inform you you're not going to get your sander back. Just kidding. Of course he's having it back, but don't be surprised if I'll come and ask to borrow it another time. All I need to do now is drill holes, and just all the edges, you can see they're quite sharp edges. I'm going to sand them down by hand to round the edges a little bit. I don't like sharp corner edges, I don't think anyone does. They like to have these nice corners and all that sorted out, but they're really nice, and they're 5 plies, and you can probably see the different plies in there. Someone asked also, my decks, haven't they all got any concave? Well, yeah, let me show you, see if I can hold the whole thing at once. See, they got concave, and there's quite a deep concave as well. So my decks has got concave. Just for the ones asking, is there any concave on? Of course there's concave on. This here is a very, very low. You can see the difference. If I put this one here on top, there's a big difference. And also my new decks are longer. So if you guys are heading or wanted to get yourself a longer deck, those here are definitely mine to choose from. Because a normal deck is about, I think it's about 10 centimeters or something like that. I haven't got a tech deck somewhere, so I can show you guys the size difference. This is the size of a tech deck next to the size of my decks. And a tech deck is what? About 9.5 centimeters. My deck are roughly 11 centimeters, and also in inches. A tech deck is about 3.7 inches, and my decks are about 4.3 inches. So yeah, my decks are large decks, but I think it's nice to have that extra length. I think some of the decks you see out in the market, it looks a bit weird. Like they're too, they're too short in length compared to the width. And I know it's probably like just because it's easier to fingerboard and then make it like a bit like this. Look, this I haven't sanded out yet. This is how I think some of the boards look. They look so wide compared to the actual size they should be. So yeah, I haven't sanded this one either, so I need to do that as well. And that is sanded, that needs sanding. These two need sanding, so I can do that. Oh, that's a split ply as well. Before you start asking, no, I'm not giving away any decks. I got my giveaways, which is once a month, and that's what I'm going to give away. So, because I get so many messages from you guys saying, can I have a free deck, can I have a free deck? And for those of you people who ask for a free deck, if you haven't tried making a fingerboard yourself, and don't know the time consuming or how much time it takes to make one, you'll probably be more understanding in why I said, no, I just can't give away a deck. For some people also say if I'm sponsoring, no, I'm not sponsoring because I'm not a company, I'm just myself making this. And I'm not out for having a sponsored team or anything like that. I'm just making decks for myself, but these here I got here, like the whole stack you see there, and the rest of those, they're all going to be sold in a shop. And people have been asking, which shop, which shop? Well, it's going to be at Four Corner Fingerboards. Before you start asking, no, I'm not giving away any decks. I got my giveaways, which is once a month, and that's what I'm going to give away. So, because I get so many messages from you guys saying, can I have a free deck, can I have a free deck? And for those of you people who ask for a free deck, if you haven't tried making a fingerboard yourself, and don't know the time consuming or how much time it takes to make one, you'll probably be more understanding in why I said, no, I just can't give away a deck. For some people also say if I'm sponsoring, no, I'm not sponsoring because I'm not a company, I'm just myself making this. And I'm not out for having a sponsored team or anything like that. I'm just making decks for myself, but these here I got here, like the whole stack you see there, and the rest of those, they're all going to be sold in a shop. And people have been asking, which shop, which shop? Well, it's going to be at Four Corner Fingerboards. A bit more review of my deck. They are quite high kicks, as you can see. The nose is lower than the tail, because I like the nice tail pop, where you really can, if you're going to do like an impossible, you really get a good scoop to get it back on around again. And yeah, so it's high kicks, definitely. No problem seeing that. If you see this here, I think, where is it? I think this deck here is close to be either a Berlin wood or a Four Corner Fingerboard, about the same kicks, really low kicks, I think. And that's like a Berlin wood. The concave is not Berlin wood, but about the kicks are about Berlin wood. Put mine on top, and there's a big difference. Not so much on the nose, but the tail has definitely got a higher kick. Yeah. So my new decks are, I would say, for like a beginner, intermediate, because I got the higher kicks. I believe the better you get, the lower kicks you can drive. That's probably why you see a lot of people who's driving Berlin wood. They are more professional because they can drive with lower kicks. I'm not very good with it. I tried a Berlin wood, and I'm sure if I set this one here up for myself, I wouldn't be very good on it. It'll be a while before I could control it. So yeah, I would say they are beginner to intermediate decks. But then again, you can use it for anything. Some people just have a different preference. I have done 49 decks of sanding, and here they are. That's a lot of decks. This is only a rough sanding. I'm gonna round all the edges with the sandpaper in my hand just to get nice round edges. But this is just a rough sanding, and yeah, this is how 49 decks look like. I got the final one here. This is my records on speed stack, and I just made a new clean sheet of paper because the other one was all curled up and horrible. So my 333 is 2 seconds 97, which is very, very good. That was my first and only 2 seconds. And my 363 is 430, and I just beat that. I got 401, so I'm just really, really, really pleased and happy that I beat it. I was just like, oh, I was so close to a 3, because that was like, that could have been good, but still, it's an improvement. So I'm just going to type that down, 4.01. Bummer. But yeah, I do feel like I'm getting better, but my cups tend to stick a bit more, so... A day or so, a bit more maybe. So I don't know. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Damn it! Way too bad. What's that? What is that? Come on. Stop it. Never mind, never mind. Let's try one more time. One more time. Come on. Oh my gosh. This is so crap. Bugger. I'm doing Nico, I'm going in rage mode. He freaks out and can't do it. I'm just going to be like, I know. Look, why did you have to? What is this? What is this? Don't give me that. I gotta have one more there. Then I go bum, 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 bum. Never mind guys, I'll see you tomorrow.